The article in the Wall Street Journal that I read about is titled "New York City Employers Cut Jobs in Private Sector in September." This article's main focus was the employers in the certain industries, including hospitality, have been cutting jobs. The cutting of jobs is not like a hard decision that they made. They let these employees go without hesitation. It is not like they let a few people go. They let close to 17,000 private sector jobs cut in the year of 2010. With this statistic, the unemployment rate has kept its constant pace of over 9%. But in the end, this led to an increase in new job employment for the state of New York. At the same time, the rise in private sector jobs has gone up to 63,700. Even if they gave this many people jobs, then the wage rate decreased at the same time. Managing Director of Boyden Global Executive Search, Jean Braceover, states that we are seeing freeze because they overhired thinking that the economy was going to turn around. The other thing that is going on is the certain types of people that are hired. It is not that they hire just anyone. It's the hiring of superior applicants. If they hire that many people, they want the perfect or near perfect candidate. There was an example company called SNAP. They were getting entry-level job applicants from Ivy League schools. These job seekers from these colleges are applying to these jobs out of desperation. Co-founder of Snap, Clifford Lindner, says that it takes us a while to hire a program, to hire designer. It's hard to get the good ones. There generally aren't that many. This explains that those companies will do anything to get near perfect employees. That is why this would rather take someone from an Ivy League school than someone who went through that specific field of education. Looking this article, I can see the flow of how these fields and companies deal with employment and unemployment. It is not an easy thing to handle, but I think that these companies should not use that method of hiring. Just because these people have gone to Ivy League school doesn't mean that they are the best for the job. It all depends on how well you do the work and how much you are dedicated to the work. In my opinion, I think the hiring of Ivy League school applicants will make things worse. Just because they came out of good school doesn't mean that they will do the job. I think that it will take longer for a company to teach them and take them run the company's work. They may be smart, but they won't be able to same work as the applicants that has experience. Another problem to this is the wage to these applicants. I think that if companies do hire more Ivy League school kids, then the wage increases. The style of pay for these kids should be bigger than experienced kids. This is another problem that connects to the wage rate for the 63,700 people that are hired. I don't like the main problem is the cut from jobs, but the amount of jobs given. The firing of this employer will lead to chance of them being fired too. There will be a lot of these employees that are hired that can't do the jobs at all. They might think that it would have been better to keep the employees that are fired to hire new ones and teach them from the beginning. Hiring that many people affects many aspects of a company. It hurts the company by hiring too many people and the wage that needs to be given to these many people that are hired. I think that this problem should be looked upon more in the future. The hiring and firing of employees is not only important to the hospitality industry, but every industry in the world. Overall, I hope that my summary and response to the article has given you guys enough information. I hope that you guys can take this information deep consideration. I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. Please leave a lot of comment and response. Thank you.